What is up guys, it's your boy Soul. I'm here, back with another Dragonflight gold making video. So today I'm here to share some quick tips and tricks, well, one quick tip or trick to make some easy gold in Dragonflight, and it's basically a little bit RNG, but it's something you can do pretty much every single day, or at least every single week, and it gives you one chance per character you have to get some gold on that character as well. So what I'm going to be talking about today is the feast that you can do in the Asia span that has to do with the Scar and Tuskar, and this feast is happening every 2 to 3 hours. There's actually a tracker on Wowhead, so you can track exactly when the feast is happening for your region, and right now the feast is starting in 5 minutes on Europe, so I'm basically waiting for the feast to start right now and seeing if I can get lucky during this video to show you guys what you can get from the feast itself. But you can see right now people are gathering for the feast, and the location for the feast is right here, all the way down at the Tuskaran Iskar village, or whatever you want to call this one. It's located right down here at the actual innkeeper and the renowned master for the Iskar and Tuskar. So right here, this is where this happens. I think pretty much everyone has done the feast by now, but if you haven't, then once again, this is the location. So before I show you what you want to get from this place, or from the feast itself, I do want to give a massive thank you to all of you guys for watching my video, subscribing to the channel, and also for checking out my Dragonflight Gold Guide. The support on my Dragonflight content has been absolutely through the roof, and I can't thank you guys enough, but hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content, and hopefully my videos have helped you make some gold in Dragonflight, and hopefully they will continue to do so. Also, once again, a massive thank you to everyone who's checked out my Dragonflight Gold Guide, and if you haven't, the link will be down below. It's a 170 pages long PDF document for gold making in Dragonflight based on gold farms we tested so far. We have more than 40 different gold farms in Dragonflight in this guide, and there will be several coming as well based on nerfs and buffs that has been happening recently, and we have found way more farms as well. Basically, there's an update coming, there will be several updates coming, and after purchasing the guide you will get all those updates for free, and you also get access to a private Discord server with early access to videos and exclusive videos as well. And for example, right now we have what I consider to be the best Dragonflight gold farm in early access in that private Discord server, so feel free to check that out. Once again, the link will be down below, and use the code Solheim to get it for half price. So whenever you complete the feast down here, you get a item called the supply laden soup pot, which can contain several items, some of which are actually pretty valuable. Okay, so when the feast is happening, every single week you get a quest from this NPC here called Pleaky. You just have to talk to the NPC and perform 5 tasks in the community feast. And if I just do this one, actually they did one task without me now, but yeah, by accepting this quest, you now have to participate 5 times in the community feast right here. So you just have to complete 5 tasks, which the chef tells you what to do and when to do it. But actually you don't have to do those tasks yourself. You can just stand right next to the pot, be completely AFK, and get participation trophies from joining or just from being here. So right now, I haven't done anything. I got 1 out of 5. All I did was stand at this exact location, and I'm already on 1 out of 5. So you can probably see where this is going. You can literally go to this location once per week per character, go AFK, and get rewarded for actually being AFK. That's all you have to do. Like, some people, like someone has to do these tasks, but that someone does not have to be you. But if you're alone, then it has to be you, but you get my point. You can just go to the feast right here, hope there's someone else doing this feast, and if there is, well, you can go AFK and get literally rewarded by being AFK. Now, what exactly are you getting from the feast? Well, let me show you. So from doing the feast itself, from the weekly quest, you will get an item called the supply laden dew pot. This is once again a weekly quest, so you can do this once per week per character, and just hope that you get lucky. And for example, it contains, if you scroll down here, it contains a recipe for Graal's Devotion, Graal's Reverence, and Graal's Veneration. I hope I said that correctly for all of them, but it can give you those recipes right here, so it's definitely good if you have cooking. And considering everyone can pick up cooking, there's no weekly quest for cooking, there's no knowledge points for cooking, so what I usually do is I just do these feasts right here, and I pick up cooking on what every character has the most profitable recipes available to it. So you can do this on every character. The recipes are bound on picked up, but that is one way to make a lot of gold from these community feasts down here, by getting these recipes which have a pretty low drop rate. But that is not the only way to make gold from this, and the main reason I wanted to make this video is the alchemical flavor pocket pocket, which is another item you can get from this supply-laden dew pot, and that is this one right here. So the alchemical flavor pocket. You can see right now it says on Wowhead it has an auction house value of 74.5k. This was yesterday, now the prices have gone up even more, and this one is just going up in price. This material has been going up and up and up in price recently, and the demand is going up because people just wanted to save gold, because this one gives you a higher duration, or basically increases the duration of the well-fed buff from the Dragon Isles meals by 100%, and they now persist through death. So instead of spending thousands of gold on feasts and meat and doing all this stuff for those food buffs, basically the food stat buffs, well, now you can drastically decrease how much gold you're spending every single week on those feasts and that meat by just getting this alchemical flavor pocket instead. And as people are now running raids, clearing raids, farming raids, doing more Mythic Plus than ever, this one has more value to it than ever, and people are definitely happy to pay 74.5k, where now the prices are up to close to 100k as well. But people are definitely happy paying that price because this is something they can just keep adding to their items and increase the duration of that well-fed buff, as well as just the persisting through death effect in itself is definitely massive in this case. But not having to rebuff, like let's say you're doing a mythic progress group, you're wiping so much, and popping one food buff every single time you wipe gets tedious after a while, also gets very expensive. So having this one right here is incredibly valuable, and let's just take a look at the actual pricing here. So going to Oribos.exchange, you can see right now in Europe, the cheapest one is 92,000 gold. And once again, these ones you can see, they have been going up and up and up in price recently. And if I scroll down on the page itself, you can see the heat map. So you can see right here, the lowest price available. If we just go back to December, for example, this was valued at 44,000 gold. At some point, it was down to 30,000 gold as well. And even on January 3rd, it was 40,000 gold. But you can see in the last week it's been going so much up in price, just the last week alone. So if it continues this upward trend, I can see this one going up to 150,000 gold super quickly. But even now in the last week it's doubled in price. So even though pretty much everything else seems to be going down in price, this one has been going up in price, and I think now is the best time to do these feasts to get this item and try to sell it. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that item that is going up in price and probably will keep going up in price as well. And doing the feast is definitely worth doing now, especially considering how quickly it is and the fact that you can be semi-AFK while doing them as well. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider dropping a like down below, consider subscribing for more Dragonflight gold making content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.